Do you get overwhelmed just at the thought of making a few changes to your interior spaces? Do you look at your home or interior spaces as a jumble of potential but no idea where to start? Do you just do, maybe something, anything, and end up with unsatisfactory results? Well, inside this video today, I'm going to let you in on a process that will get you pointed in the right direction, where you'll be able to be on your way to uncovering and developing and then getting onto the road to achieving the cohesiveness you need and deserve in a space for the most harmonic and sustainable outcome. So if all that sounds good to you and you're excited to hear what I'm sharing in this video, go ahead right now and hit the like, share, and subscribe button by hitting the bell. And know that I appreciate it. And stick around. Get enlightened and learn something new, maybe even expansive. Hi everyone, I'm Heidi Smith, your decorating coach and energetic advisor for you, your home, and for your workplace spaces. And I'm here each week to help empower you by giving you various ways to create good Vastu design for the whole of your space, the well-being of your space. Whether you own or rent matters not, or live in a single-family home, apartment, or condo, and even your workplace spaces. You'll learn on this channel my work brings a unique blend of influences into creating harmonic interior spaces by offering you a mix of conventional interior design wisdom, those aesthetic and functional elements that go into creating interior spaces, of which I am quite passionate about, and along with what I am most passionate and excited to share each week. And those are the Vastu tips, very sacred techniques that work to support, generate, and boost the positive energy flow in your interior spaces. Vastu is the sacred sauce for all my work, and I implement it in my own home and work environments as well. And for those of you who might be new to the term Vastu, Vastu is not new. It's been around for over 10,000 years. It's an ancient science and wisdom. It's a system whose powerful tenets create that feel-good energy we all need in our spaces to truly thrive. And when we implement the principles of Vastu, we can create and amplify a deeper sense of harmony and good health within our buildings, our homes, our workplace environments, those places that we live in and work from. So that, in essence, we can just more easily experience a deeper sense of belonging, something we all innately desire. You can think of Vastu as yoga for the home or the yoga of design. And by the way, yoga, meditation, and Ayurvedic medicine and Vastu are very closely related, as they are considered sister sciences, all originating from India. Okay, so I hear this all the time. I got a mess on my hands as well as in my mind over what I have already done or what I still want to do with my interior space. The walls in the kitchen or the living room needed painting, so I chose a fresh color and got them painted. I was so excited about slapping a new coat of paint on the wall and how clean and fresh it would feel, and now I'm finding those efforts were ill-fated, because that new wall color is fresh and all, but it's now brought attention to the cabinets or furniture, furnishings, windows, etc. And now none of those elements are talking to each other. Or maybe they never did. Oh yeah, and I had the floors refinished just before I painted. Anyway, nothing is making sense. Help. This is actually painful for me to hear, because something as simple and clear as a plan could have made all the difference in the world. Even if you can't budget for all the changes you'd like to make, at this time, you can plan for those various desires for down the road. Ideally, you would want to start with doing the biggest mess or disruptors first. However, that's not always possible because of expense or time, and maybe you just want to see change, any change, immediately. And I get that. We get excited and we run out and buy things and contract people and have a free weekend and want to change the wall color and just go for it. So let's say you're contracting floor people and they do the floors. They're not going to check in with you to see if you're going to be changing the cabinet finish or the walls or the upholstery colors. They may ask you if you're going to be refinishing all the floors or any other floors, but they're not going to quiz you on, hey, will you be tackling any other home design projects? Do you see where I'm going with this? So if you get those floors done and they look great and you've completely changed the finish, maybe updated to a lighter, warmer shade or something, and now you're noticing the shade of your cool gray cabinets and silvery blue wall color aren't feeling like they belong. And nobody likes that feeling of not belonging. Am I right? So anyway, what do? Well, live with it is the least expensive. What's done is done. You could refinish the floors again, but you're probably not going to do that. You could refinish the cabinets. Probably don't want to do that either. Or change the wall color, to better coordinate with the floors, and on and on and on. All this dilemma of what to do now could have been avoided if there was a well-defined plan before you did anything. Okay, so I took a pretty extreme, costly, and disruptive scenario of refinishing floors because they can definitely be those things for sure. But I used those examples to get your attention so that hopefully to save you from any disappointment, unnecessary expense, and overall confusion if you are headed into home projects without a roadmap. So if you didn't know before, you now know, or you know now, why it's vital to consider the big picture. So I'd like you to spend a few minutes, meditating on this. What do you want? How much do you want to do? How long will you live here? Start the inquiry. Breathe into this, eyes closed, get quiet for a few minutes, pause. And then pull out a pad of paper or a journal and start writing in a stream of consciousness. Just put the pen down and write. Don't think, just write. And let it flow out of your body. I promise you, you will be amazed what shows up on the paper. And then start to formulate a plan. Maybe it's a room by room. Maybe it's your whole home. You're not spending any money yet, you haven't hired anyone yet. Just have some fun with this. You're developing and creating your desires for how you see your home. And the point is, when you consider all the space as opposed to one single element within the space, you'll have access to the big picture, whether or not you do the whole thing or not. What matters is that you are considering the whole, so that when you make a change or refresh a particular area of your home or space or individual room, it's going to impact everything around it, including you. And I would rather that result positively impact you. Everything's connected. Cohesion creates flow, and by creating clarity before you begin a project will ensure you a much better outcome that yields a higher energetic vibration, so that you and your space feel harmonic, supported, and nurtured. All right, so let's summarize. Your approach to bringing in a fresh, cohesive look to your space looks something like a little meditation to set the energy, followed by some pondering, daydream a little, and then start jotting down some ideas and begin to formulate a plan for your space or home. This will give you peace of mind, it'll help avoid confusion, and you'll know where you're going with a better vision of how you're going to get there. And it'll give you the confidence. And that leads you to a better sense of connection and a deeper sense of belonging to your home, your place, your space, where you belong for now. We all have that innate sense of wanting to belong, and I truly want that for you so that you can feel safe and nurtured for the whole of your life. I would love to hear from you. Please post your comments after you try some or all of these 3 things. And I hope you enjoyed the video and found some good value in it for yourself. And if so, again, I would appreciate it if you would hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons by hitting the bell. And let me know in the comments below how I can help you, with any other design questions or energetic concerns or things that you'd like me to talk about on this platform for your home or your workplace spaces. So until next time, I thank you for joining me. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. And I wish you all good Vastu. Bye, everybody.